Samsung has announced a new 76-inch micro-LED TV, finally a size that's small enough for you to comfortably put in your living room. But when everything's said and done, would you even be able to do so? Let's talk about this. Hello everyone, Vincent Teo from HDTV Test here. In an online global event, Samsung has announced its 76-inch micro-LED TV within its 2021 television lineup. Now, if you remember Samsung's announcement from late last year, they started rolling out their 110-inch, 99-inch, and also 88-inch micro-LED televisions. And the 99 and also the 110-inch models are supposed to go on sale in the USA at the end of this month. And the 88-inch model will be available perhaps sometime in fall. And I think this new 76-inch version is slated to be available to buy towards the end of this year. Now, given that for each of these micro-LED TV, there are at least two similar numbers within the model size. For example, 110-inch, 99-inch, and also 88-inch. I am not entirely sure why Samsung did not go for a 77-inch version, but I would venture that perhaps 77-inch is a screen size that is very commonly associated with a rivaling display technology, so perhaps Samsung did not really want to go down the 77-inch route, so we are stuck with a 76-inch model. And in a world where we wished everything was bigger, where I certainly wished some things were bigger, it is quite refreshing to see a company trying to miniaturize their TV size to accommodate consumers like you and me. But key about this 76-inch micro-LED TV is that currently there is still no pricing announced and there is still no specifications announced in terms of the resolution. And the reason why I specifically picked out these two factors is because micro-LED has been extremely expensive in terms of TV sizes. So for example, Samsung's own 110-inch micro-LED TV will go on sale at a price of around 170 million Korean won. And when you do all the currency conversion, it will equate to around 150,000 US dollars, or my favorite currency these days is Bitcoin, so it will be around 3 Bitcoins. So it is certainly not cheap, and it remains to be seen where this 76-inch micro-LED TV from Samsung will fall in terms of the pricing. And I certainly hope that at least it will come under 5 figures, so some of us at least can still start to afford it. But I think, when you are trying to think about micro-LED, I don't think it is an affordable technology that will be coming close to the prices of some of the best display technologies on the market today, such as OLED, such as mini LED televisions. I don't think, it is going to come close to anywhere near those prices. We're talking maybe 2,000-3,000 US dollars or pounds for a 65-inch model. I just don't think that is realistic for a micro-LED TV at the moment. And the other thing is the resolution. I think you have to realize that the pixel pitch between these micro-LEDs has to be of a certain distance in order to make it work. And I think in terms of the transfer process, companies have been finding difficulty trying to minimize the pixel pitch to try and put them together, because these micro-LEDs are so microscopic. In terms of the pick and place technology, it is going to be difficult to try and accurately place two red, green, or blue micro-LEDs side by side in an accurate manner, which is why they have been struggling to get a higher resolution at smaller screen sizes. So for example, Samsung's own 110-inch micro-LED television, it will have only a resolution of 4K, UHD, which is 3840 x 2160, and it remains to be seen whether this new 76-inch version will also be UHD or 4K. Now, Those of you who have been following the micro LED TV developments in the industry, you may remember that back in CES 2019, I think 2 years ago, Samsung actually unveiled a 75-inch micro LED TV at the show. And at that time, that TV was meant to have 4K resolution, and it was meant to be available to buy towards the end of 2019. But of course, it did not come to fruition. And with 2020 and being engulfed in the pandemic, obviously no one remembered that TV. And now we get the 76-inch version for 2021, which is later to come out towards the end of this year. So it remains to be seen whether it will be on target in terms of the release date or there will be further delays down the line. But there are some good news from the micro LED front that I've covered in another video before. In short, basically Samsung has found a way to try and simplify the transfer process of the micro LEDs onto the PCB. So previously they were doing individual transfer, but now they are experimenting with the process of doing a single chip transfer containing red, green, and blue, which may simplify the process. And because the size are going to be bigger, it may make the transfer more accurate. So it remains to be seen whether this development will lower the cost and also contribute to smaller sizes that you and I can finally begin to buy. But let's see what pricing announcements come out in the next couple of weeks or maybe even next month or so regarding this new 76-inch micro LED TV from Samsung. But I think any development is a good development, and hopefully one day micro LED will be affordable by the common consumers. Other things that Samsung announced at this global event was that the company's 2021 QLED televisions will be getting FreeSync Premium Pro technology from the Q70A and above. So from that point of view, that means that there will be VRR support together with HDR. And also, I think the company announced the introduction of a new TikTok app on US models. But I think that with most of TikTok being in a portrait orientation, I think maybe only the Zero, one of the Samsung TV which can rotate into a portrait mode, can take full advantage of this app. For more videos on next-gen display technologies, I've created a playlist here if you'd like to click on it, and I will see you in the next video.